penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Hand off to the back. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Completed to Davis. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing now off play action. Trying for the deep ball. Wait for Davis, but it's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the 2nd half. You have all that data from the 1st half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the 2nd.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it deep downfield. They get 38 out of the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Complete out to the right side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st. And he's got a free play here. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Back to the air, Murray. And that's complete. Here's Brooks. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the 2nd points. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. He'll look to throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And his short run's going to get them into enemy territory to the 49. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither.
With the score all tied.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Big ace, big ace.
Kyler throwing here. Throw left side, complete. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hands off here for Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Hey, ace, easy, quiver. Hey.
Murray on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up. That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. They'll try and throw it here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
What?
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Caught near the pylon. And all he needed was one more stride. He's at the 2-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here's Brooks. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Working quickly here. To the air now on 1st and 10. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this.
A nightmare.
4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Let's go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is. But after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. Third down. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They go play action here. Taken in by Shaheed. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. From the 31. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for his wide receiver there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So the Falcons earn the win in this one.